Hey everybody, it's Harry Doug. I'm just doing a quick tutorial video to show you how to load the new configuration files I've written for Lucky and Wild and Beast Busters for MAME on the Raspberry Pi. It's a really simple process. I hope that in the next couple of weeks that I'm going to find more and more games to write these configuration files for, and we'll get more and more stuff running on the Raspberry Pi with the Sinden Lightguns. So I'll be posting quite regularly on my website a zip file with all the CFGs in it. So the first step is to go to the website barebones.lightgun.dev, and here you'll see the download page. You can download a zip file of all the CFGs I've written. So it looks a little something like this. So these configuration files should match the ROM names on your Raspberry Pi. So the next step is to transfer them over. I use WinSCP, FTP software. So I have my Raspberry Pi loaded up and connected to my home network. Hostname RetroPie, username Pi, password is Raspberry, if I can spell raspberry. Okay, and we'll log into that. And we're in. So here you'll see your folders on the Raspberry Pi. Go to RetroPie, ROMs, Arcade. This is where I keep all my MAME Lightgun ROMs. And the CFG files are located in this MAME 2016 subfolder, and then a CFG subfolder there. So the files, if you're on Barebones 7, the files that you're looking at are going to be almost identical. There's just two new ones, bbusters.cfg, and up here somewhere luckywild.cfg. So transfer those across into that folder. I'm not going to do it because they're already there on my version, but that should let you play those ROMs with pre-configured controls for the Sinden Lightgun. So I'll just switch over to the Raspberry Pi and we can have a little look at gameplay. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the gameplay. So first thing that we'd have to do is start up the guns. I'm going to start them both up in non-recoil mode. So Sinden start player 1 and Sinden Lightgun start player 2 arcade, because we're playing on MAME 2016. And I pop across to the arcade section. Obviously you'll need the ROMs for both Beast Busters and Lucky and Wild. I can't tell you where to get them, but give it a Google. So let's load up Beast Busters, and hopefully this will work. Now, I think on this one I've inadvertently left the MAME crosshairs on, but I can quickly show you how to disable them. Just turn the volume down on my TV. Do I have the crosshairs on? Oh, maybe I don't. So the guns will put credits in. Let's have a look. Yeah, so both those guns are working with good sort of line of sight aiming. Maybe I disabled the crosshairs on my personal image. I'll just quickly show you guys how to do that. Just hit the tab button on a keyboard plugged into the Raspberry Pi, go down to crosshair options, and here you can see you can just switch them on and off using the left and right keys. Yeah, so that's dual wielding Beastbusters. Yeah, plenty of fun. So let's take a look at Lucky World. I'll just exit this game. And we'll go down to Lucky and Wild. So for those of you that don't know, Lucky and Wild was an arcade cabinet that had a steering wheel and pedals and also 2 light guns. So it's a cross between a driving game and a light gun game. I think to get the full effect of it, you really have to have a steering wheel. But you'll see, if I can put in credits, I can start 2 players on this. So I have mapped the controls to the car on the left, right, and up and down arrow buttons. So if you have one hand on a keyboard and the other hand on the gun, you can steer, accelerate and brake and shoot. But I've not yet mastered firing 2 guns and steering a car at the same time. It's a little bit of a lucky coincidence that the D-pad on the gun will also control the car, so you can use up, down, left, right to control the car and player 1. But yeah, without a steering wheel, you lose quite a lot of the effect of it. But what an awesome game! I mean, certainly give it a go. I love it. So yeah, that about wraps it up. Give me a like and a subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Like I say, there's going to be more games being configured, new stuff coming out all the time, so keep an eye on my website. If you're enjoying the image and getting a lot of use out of it, please consider throwing some money in the tip jar, buy me a beer or a box of tea bags, be greatly appreciated. Yeah, and thank you for watching.